Why, unlike other democracies, does not South Korea provide weapons to Ukraine? As a sovereign nation with its own economic policies and industrial capabilities, South Korea could potentially become an arms factory for another country. However, whether or not it chooses to do so would depend on a variety of factors, including its own economic and strategic interests, as well as its relationships with other countries and international organizations. In recent years, South Korea has developed a significant defense industry, producing a range of advanced military technologies including aircraft, ships, and missiles. South Korean defense companies have also established partnerships with other countries and international organizations, including joint development projects with the United States and exports of defense products to countries such as the Philippines and Indonesia. South Korea has a significant defense industry and a number of armor factories and military companies for several reasons. Firstly, South Korea's security situation is complex due to its proximity to North Korea, which has a large and well-equipped military. As a result, South Korea has maintained a sizable military force and invested in developing advanced military technologies to help deter and defend against potential threats from the north. Secondly, South Korea has a strong alliance with the United States, which has led to significant defense cooperation and joint military exercises. This relationship has also provided opportunities for South Korean defense companies to participate in joint development projects and export defense products to the US and other countries. Thirdly, the defense industry has been seen as an important sector for economic development in South Korea, as it provides high-tech jobs and generates significant revenue through exports. The South Korean government has actively promoted the growth of the defense industry and has provided support for research and development, technology acquisition, and export promotion. Overall, South Korea's defense industry and armor factories have developed in response to a complex set of security, strategic, and economic factors, and have become an important part of the country's national security and economy. Currently, Ukraine and Russia are at war. However, unlike other democracies, South Korea does not provide weapons to Ukraine. In general, South Korea's foreign policy is focused on maintaining regional stability, promoting economic growth, and building relationships with key partners and allies around the world. As a country that is located in a geopolitically sensitive region and shares borders with both North Korea and Russia, South Korea faces a unique set of security challenges and may need to balance its interests and obligations carefully. It is worth noting that decisions about whether to provide military assistance or support to other countries are often influenced by a range of factors, including strategic considerations, diplomatic relationships, and public opinion. Ultimately, any decision by the South Korean government to provide or withhold military support to other countries would likely be subject to careful analysis and consideration of a wide range of factors, and would need to balance potential benefits against potential risks or unintended consequences. I ask the question, again. Can Korea become an arms factory of a democratic country? Any decision by South Korea to become an arms factory for another country would likely be subject to political and economic considerations, as well as potential diplomatic consequences. The South Korean government would need to weigh the benefits of increased economic activity and strategic partnerships against the potential risks to its own national security and international reputation. Ultimately, any decision to become an arms factory for another country would require careful consideration of a wide range of factors, and would likely be subject to public debate and scrutiny. I suspect that aid from other countries is one of the reasons why poor North Korea recently fired massive missiles. Am I the only one doubting this? The decision maker of the Korean government is likely to have such doubts. Then, wouldn't it be difficult for Korea to become an arms factory for Ukraine? If you like today's The Korea News headline, please press the heart and subscribe.